Let's see who gets the gun. Okay. So he gets the Cobra DMR. Peterbot goes down. Peterbot did get a gun as well and was able to get at least one shot onto him. Now they have a 3v2. Cold Ritual just trying to fight back from underneath. Acorn scrambling around. He does have a gold SMG, so that just puts him in a little bit of a better spot from one player to the next. Craze's only option here is to try to take this 1v1, and he lands a good shot. That's going to be big by Craze. Siphon is definitely going to keep him alive. How good is Craze right now? He's being tested against a full trio down below, and with that elimination, Craze looking to follow. Down everybody goes. A crash landing at that, but Kanata looking to be protected. He goes down to just a little bit of HP before the Chug finally clicks in. Bolts goes down. Rapid gets to clean up onto one. The Siphon is keeping him alive as Bolts, he might be the last remaining member, but he's a formidable opponent as he gets the elimination onto Rapid, but he might not have got it in time. No Siphon, no chance. Kanata, Rapid, and Bolts continue the hot streak with the game 2 win. Hey. I locked in right there. I locked in. Rate it 1 out of 10. What's up, Jerry boy? I've never... Can they win it? Or will Pollo, Acorn, and Agers be up 3-0 off this one? Agers getting the drop. 2v1 for the weapon. Neither grabs it, but it's going to be Acorn who comes out on top. 1v1 versus Ritual. Looks like he's the only one with a gun. Well, not anymore, as Acorn actually teeing up here off spawn, getting back-to-back eliminations early on. Peterbot, though, not going down without a fight. He might be the last one left, but he might be the last one that you need. He's able to get through these builds. He's already down. Ishi's really doing a good job saving the day, but he needs to be able to secure these eliminations, and just like that, Vert gets one. He cleans up the other. Siphon comes into play, but not in time, really. Looks like to say Vert, he's going to go down. They need to get the revive on to Taki first, and then they probably get the double res, but no, they're actually going to let Taki go down. They don't have enough white HP. What is going on? They have to abandon ship. And out of nowhere, Ozone, who's 42 below the damage threshold, is in a very, very dire situation. No shotgun either. Even if he gets the damage to be above the threshold, what do you even do from there? But Vert goes down. That's going to buy him a couple of more seconds on the clock here. Miracle happens, but Acorn's waiting to crush dreams. He's crushing hopes. Him versus Higgs, but somehow, someway, Higgs makes it into the zone, battling against Acorn, and there's still a med kit left. I don't know if he can do it, but with 12 eliminations, now is the chance. But Acorn trying to weaken him, cause a little bit of a distraction, using the bird just a little bit early, but Higgs going on the chase, spots that he's weak, going down. Charlie Brown, he's always that he has the advantage. The gauntlets are there. He's beaming his way through. Storm sickness is real, but Higgs goes down. Acorn clutches up with 11 eliminations. I don't know. I messed up there a little bit, but you know, I thought Higgs got it. I switched to Higgs because I thought Higgs got it. 3v3 going out towards the outside. Phasers on the clock, triple chugs, a lot of it being utilized now. There's still a big pot there, but they did get revived, so it's not going to be easy. Oh, Phaser was trying to go up and over and utilize the surprise attack, but he's not going to get there in time. King goes down. PH Zin's able to get a trade, though. Freeze goes down. Another one's going to get dropped. That's a full wipe. You're out of there. Yeah, I think their issue is how they play as a team. High ground, they got beat. They didn't time it right. Now they're forced to reel and face the consequences of being just a little bit too sluggish around that curve, as Bolt's just scouting around, trying to go after one. He gets the box, gets the shot, back to back. This is his chance to go all aggressive onto Aviv, and that's going to be a wipe. The second elimination of the game so far. Pollo's still up above along with Agers and Acorn. They not only have claimed the high ground, they continue to reinforce. There's one more, but it does look like Taki and Burt are going to be able to escape danger. Mud's going out and around. Sphinx as well. Pollo's going for a challenge down below, but he only dips his toes in before he reunites on that high ground. Ager's going to be the only one left down below, wreaking havoc. Player after player, team after team. Sphinx drops, line him up, knock him down. That's going to be a strike as Agers continues to dominate. 3v1, 3v none. Throw it out the window. 18 eliminations and a back-to-back win from Agers, Acorn, and Pollo as they dominate Demon's Domain. Shogun Solitude? They keep fighting south for a lot of their surge. Maybe they're focusing just some of the more experienced teams in the lobby. As Bolts drops down from above, him and Rapid end up in the same box. So Champo's going to be able to mix engage to the north, trade shots with Kanata. But luckily for Kanata, his team is there. The bait and switch. Bolts just needs to land one shot, and he does. Seals the deal, cleans up, and you're out of there. Clix Yamzo Higgs. Haven't really left the Supernova Academy just yet. Pete's not backing down. Dropping, picking up the medallion, getting the shields back in an instant. Cold out of nowhere. Cold literally just slid in to save the day. Sidelines both. Phasers trying to get out. Look how much space they have around the lobby. Nobody really looking over in this direction. Phaser going up and over. Trying to stay alive with the med mist smoke, but no chance. 8th elimination and counting. They hear Ritual healing the backside of zone. They even hear the bird going off. Ritual's last chance and his last hope. All 3 solos are down below. Bolts being one of them, but he gets rips to shreds. Rituals goes down. 2v players are alive and they're all solos, and they really have no chance. Up they go. Threats. He tries to land a shot, but he goes down. That's the opening opportunity for Bolts on the other side. But Buga's keeping pressure down below. Doesn't want to give him a moment to breathe. Crazy. He has to bird at the right time. He goes down as well. Bolts might be able to clutch it. It's all up to Buga. 1v1. The damage is there. Bolts scrambles the low ground. He goes down, and Bolts gives up the win to Buga, Threats, and Craze. I messed up. I won't even lie. I messed up. Uh-oh. Ritual gets... Oh, my God. Ager steals it. Ager steals the gun. Ager steals it back to back. Oh, those are 2 big drops. 2 big drops. Down goes Peter. It's all up to Cold. His only chance here. It's an SMG versus a gold pump. I don't even think he stands a chance. He doesn't stand a chance. Okay. Okay, so we got a party going down here as usual. Less top player left in this lobby as he goes down. The rest of his team is still going to be up, though. Chance to secure some clutch points as they continue to watch out. Watch their back. 5 eliminations here for Reed, Cooper, and Curly, though. It's their chance to surprise attack. Causers goes down. Noxie follows. 2 of the 3 members of that trio just gets Thanos snapped out of the lobby. Oh my God, everybody's beginning to do it. We hadn't seen it in the earlier games, but now we're seeing it more and more prominent about the meta and the strategy being defined here right before our very eyes. Acorn, Aegis, and Pollo find themselves in the clouds yet again, but hopefully it's not daydreams, but in fact, a way to solidify a hat trick. 3 victory royales on the day, and the final Divisional Cup Championship on Central, 358. The more and more they stay alive, the further and further out of reach it goes. There's only a few teams that can threaten it, this being one of them. Threats, Craze, and Buga, but somebody needs to figure out a way to find Joji, and that point lead continues to grow slowly but surely for them, trying to put the final nail in the coffin, really put a statement here in this game. 5-1 off spawn, but what does that really do for you if you can't win it all? And they have won at least 2 other games and looking for one more. Quickly ranks up, trying to keep his HP, trying to keep his shields in. Eyedrop takes a big shot from the outside of the zone. Agers, the IGL, trying to maintain focus here in the end game, not being distracted by plays like this as Eyedrop hands them yet another elimination. Down goes Clix, final 2, down goes Higgs. Pollo, Agers, Acorn, not just complete the game, they get the hat trick, and they are champions going into FNCS.